Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. Hopefully I have found all of my makeup bags. I certainly hope so. I did have another look around and these are the only ones that I have pulled up or have kept pulling up. So you'll probably notice that some that may have appeared in previous videos are not in this, and that's because I have most likely passed them on, moved them forward. So I've got this Totoro one, so it's kind of this continuing series on trying to reduce the amount of stuff that I have. You know, this is the makeup bags that I've got. So this one's staying. I am a big fan of Totoro. This generally has my face rounds in it that I have. So this is my Prada one from when I had Prada. I think it came with the Prada candy, or it looks like it came with Prada candy, to be honest with you. This one is most likely going to go. It is a super, yeah, there we go, Prada perfume. Yeah, so this would have come with Prada candy, which I would have ran out of. I do tend to wear perfume, but I tend to wear, I have an organic one at the moment, or an organic wood one, and I tend to wear solid perfume from either Lush, Dirty Hippie Cosmetics, or I think Veronica Main is the one I have at the moment, which is the organic wood one. So I tend to go more for organic perfume now, and wear that. My favourite Lush one is Lord of Misrule, so I've just tended to go, and of course Lush has a return policy on their packaging or the containers, so it's not like that I don't wear perfume. I think Viva La, is it Viva La Body? They have one that they have as theirs is cardboard packaging, and I wear that perfume. And the Veronica one, that's the Veronica Wood one, is in a glass bottle. So they just happen to be the perfumes that I wear now. So this is probably going to go. This one here, these ones here are all this one, and this one. I use this one quite a bit actually. And then these three here, this one, and this one are all from Redbubble, and then there's this one. I don't actually remember where I got this one from. I think I got it from a bookshop, to be honest. And then there's this one. This one is from Seed and Sprout that I got at Christmas that I dyed, but you can, that video just recently came out. So this is usually in my bag with a toothbrush, toothpaste, and menstrual cup disc, mouthwash, just so I have some stuff with me. And then last but not least, there is this one. I do use this one as this one I got for my prep pack videos. I got this version and a Galaxy version, and I passed the Galaxy one on with a bunch of pads inside. These ones I tend to use for clothes when I'm packing, or for underwear, or for bras. So these tend to be, I tend to use for clothes packing. I've used these as pencil cases. I've used these as in my bag with, you know, all of my Panadol and Panadine and that type of stuff. This one's an odd size. See how it's just that little bit smaller? It's about the same height as these ones, but these ones are a bit longer, so these ones just give me a bit of extra space, and I do use this one for all of my stuff inside, and this one is for my face rounds. This one is going in my donation pile. Outside of that, I think I do, obviously, if you've watched my prep pack videos, have wet bags. And my wet bags are not included in this pile because they are wet bags. But this is kind of where a lot of my problem is, or part of my problem is at least, is that I do tend to designate a lot of stuff into sections or into parts. So I have, you know, shopping bags, and then I have makeup bags, and then I have wet bags, and then I have, so because they are all in these different categories, I tend to keep everything because they fall in a category, rather than, say for example, this one here, rather than using this one here as a makeup bag and a wet bag and a, you know, for 4 or 5 things, I tend to use it for maybe 1 thing or 2 things, or I tend to use my wet bags as wet bags. However, I do have a really big wet bag. I think I did reduce my wet bags to my current stash, which is, I did a stash earlier on in the year, where my really big one is generally tends to be my beach. I use that one for the beach, and it's just a really giant size. But I do tend to, because I do tend to designate stuff into smaller and smaller categories, it just increases the amount of stuff that I tend to keep with me, which tends to kind of cause a bit of issues when I'm just kind of like moving around. So and then it tends to be packed in a box, which then means I don't use it, which then means it's kind of useless having that if I don't use it. And practical stuff, I'm talking about practical stuff here. These type of bags are, you know, irrelevant of whether they're used as pencil cases or makeup bags, or, you know, kind of catch-all or holders in my bigger bag for my makeup or my Panadol or whatever. It means I'm using them. Not all things are of practical use. Artwork, photos, memories, all of those types of stuff are what generally I struggle with, just because I keep those things with me. But this is not one of them. This is my current collection. So yeah, as you can see what's happening with my difficulty in being able to reduce the, I guess, amount of things that I have. Anyway, thank you for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending of course where you are in the day, and I will catch up with you all in the next video. Bye everyone.